Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to another ARK Survival Ascended Survival of the Dumbest stream. And tonight we're going to pick back up where we left off with hatching some eggs, raising some baby dinos, trying to get our excuse me, our taming area of the base finished. John Henry, how are you, bud? All right, so without further ado, let's hop right into it. No point wasting time yapping. And so I did a couple of things. I got on about a half an hour ago. Farmed up some berries to refill the trough. Added 4 additional lights to the base to make it just a little bit brighter. It's hard for me to tell how bright it is for you guys because the one monitor, I have a 3 monitor setup and the one monitor is not backlit, so it's a little bit darker. So for me, the preview image in OBS looks darker, but people tell me the image is fine, so you guys have to tell me if it's if the lighting is okay. The base lighting, because the I like the wasteland lights better, but the brightness is not adjustable, and it's all that gold color lighting, so that's why everything has the gold tint, plus mix that with the metal of the base, and the inside it looks like I'm living in a golden base. Anyway, I farmed up a bunch of berries also, some narco berries, got a bunch of narcotics crafting up. Get that done. So let's go ahead and get to work on the important stuff, shall we? So make sure we got enough meat in there. And we still got, man, we got some partial stacks there, so let's pull some meat out. I think we need to go meat harvesting, so we might have to bring Hannibal out. Okay, there's some meat in the TWOF. Who do we got here? What contestants do we have? We're not going to bring Fluffykins back out yet. So we got a baby saber-tooth that needs to come out. We got the baby aloe that needs to come out. Didn't we, we got another baby dino. He's not a baby anymore. I thought we had, oh, we didn't hatch the eggs, right? We didn't hatch those eggs. We need to hatch the 2 raptor eggs at the same time. So just to keep track of everybody, we're going to go ahead and, who was that? That's the baby dino. Get some food on him. Gotta get some food on him. Because I need food too. Alright, so there's some food. Wait, did that say 4? Oh, crap. I thought you can carry 4 pieces? I know, I hear you yelling. Baby saber-tooth. We got lots of babies. Get some extra meat on these guys. I don't want them killing over. So everybody's going to want care, what, 2.5 hours, roughly. I just got to watch everybody's food intake. He's probably the cutest of all 3, man. All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm trying to remember, was the cat good at collecting meat? We might just pull her out to go collect meat. I don't remember. Yeah, so we're gonna go through meat quick with these guys. All right, let's I honestly don't recall how good they are at meat collecting. $130, yeah. Maybe not. Just need some quick meat stacks. We'll go in the water. Rick Sanchez, how are you? All right, that should be enough for the moment. Come on, Mama Kitty, get in there. Give it to me, all of this. Not up the stairs. The joy of designing a base that you quickly can't maneuver in. Sabretooth was your first cave mount on the island? Yeah, man, it's we use them for running running the cave on the island. Absolutely, get lots of chitin that way. Lots of hide too. Well, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so I still got some eggs I got to pull out. I mean, I don't want to overdo it. What do we have? We still have, and the level 20 dino egg I'm not worried about. Raptor eggs, man, are going to be huge. All right, let's go ahead and get the raptor eggs hatching. Let's go get them raptor eggs hatching. They got an hour. Have a breeding pair in the corner of your base. Haven't been touched forever. Yeah. That's the same way, man. I mean, I'm still a noobish player. And this is my small collection of dinos. I want to get more of them out, but we'll see how it goes. Level are we at? 76 now? Quit saddle. How are we doing on... You know, I just realized it's been forever since we checked on gasoline. Yeah, we're all right. What do we got? Under 2 days. All right, so you guys... It's going to take y'all a bit. Damn, you're at 8.2 already? You're getting close to juvenile. You'll be able to eat out of the trough soon. Because I really want to get another load of metal started. Shit, we just need wood. That's right. Satra helped me put metal in these last night. On stream. Yeah, we just need wood. John Henry said, I kind of just started the game and I had an army of Rexes and your world got deleted. Did your world get corrupted? Yeah, if you're playing solo and you've got your save game file on your local PC and you get far enough into ARK, it's one of those games where you wanna back up your save game directory. So if this stuff does get corrupted or wiped, you can get your game back. All right, so exactly how did I get out of the door if I can't get back in? Get you back upstairs. Cats and the birds living together in harmony. Oh, it was a bug from a while back. Yeah, that'd do it. Yeah, that'd do it, man. Satchel, how are you, buddy? Game is delicate if you join a public server. So I guess the big ARK release comes out tomorrow. All right, we got the eggs going. Rick Sanchez, sorry I didn't see your message earlier. I'm lazy. I bring stuff over with me to new maps. I find the early game tedious now. Yeah, I don't know, man. I like some of the early game stuff. The struggle. But you can only beat on rock so much with a stone axe and a stone picks. Is that Lost Colony? No, this is Valguro. Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking about the release tomorrow? I think it's for the Halloween event, but supposedly it's a massive update. All right, so we're working out here as well. Yeah, we need a bunch of triangle floor pieces. We need walls. We need bunches of stuff. Yeah, so what we'll end up doing for anybody who plays on our cluster, probably tomorrow after work, I will take the cluster down, update it, as long as it's been released, of course. But I'll get it updated tomorrow. Gonna be a Dodo Rex? I don't know. In the release? I don't know. I don't know. I started to watch one. I had watched some of the release note or read some of the release notes a couple of days ago. And I started to watch one of the more well-known ARK content creators today, and he released a video, and literally all the dude did was sit there for his video was read verbatim the release notes. Didn't provide any input or context. So I'm like, yeah, no, I can go read the release notes myself. I don't need you to read them to me. All right, so how's our eggs doing? Let's make sure that they are still nice and warm and cozy and toasty. Yes. 39 minutes. Yeah, adding the additional base lights up here, I think, helped a great deal. It's much brighter up here. All right, so yeah, we need walls, we need triangles, we need bunches of stuff. Right, let's go get the metals. Gotta run the cave. To the cave. All right, what am I going to make here? I'm going to make gate walls. Gate triangle pieces. Oh, wrong direction. And we need to make some more greenhouse walls. Smithy's getting full. I gotta pull some of this crap out of there, man. Alright, let's make sure everybody's doing okay. You're not juvenile yet, right? What are you? 3.5? Well, you are. Fine, you can start eating out of the trough. So we're going to pull that extra meat out of there, put it back over here. What is the worst map? It's open to debate. People have different opinions about it. Like, aberration for me is okay, but it's kind of boring once you get past the initial hurdle. There's a lot of people who don't like Scorched Earth. They say it's boring. So it just really depends. You ask 10 different ARK players and you'll get, 3 or 4 different answers on what they think the worst map is. Alright, so we got all of our base pieces cooked up. Oh, come on, Anky. What's the hardest for me? Well, my favorite maps are Valguero and Ragnarok and Lost Island. Lost Island's probably the top favorite I have. So I can't say those are the hardest because I enjoy them. Scorched Earth is probably one of the hardest because of the heat that you're constantly dealing with. But I'm not a long-term ARK player. Like, I'm not... My experience is limited compared to a bunch of others. I'll put it that way. So you have to be really careful basing anything on my opinion because, truthfully, my opinion is going to be limited. There's so much in this game I've not done. Like, you'll get the more experienced players will pop in here in stream chat and they'll say, well, why are you doing it that way? Why don't you just go get a wyvern egg? Wyvern, wyvern, however you choose to pronounce it. And I chuckle because I've never done it before. So for people who have done something so often that it's easy for them, when you tell somebody who's never done it, just go do it. It's so yeah, I've not done that stuff before. I was trying to go fill my water and got distracted. All right, so we're cooking here. What do we need? We need more. Go ceilings. Satchel went out with me last night and helped me gather up 1,800 cementing paste, and we're going to use it all tonight. Gonna burn through it. Oh, okay. So you're trying to do the one map at a time. So you're going to try and do the ARK playthrough the way it was meant to be played, one map at a time. So you let yourself move on to the next map. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, when I first started playing ARK, Cat, where are you going? When I first started playing ARK, I had people who knew much more about the game sort of guiding me. And it, you know, I've told this story on stream before, but I didn't really get to do a lot because instead of me learning how to play the game, I just followed these people around. They would say, come do this, come do that. No explanation why we were doing it. Hey, let's go tame a Rex. Okay, why? Why are we skipping all these other dinos and going right for a Rex? Oh, you don't want those other dinos. They're trash. And then come to find out, the dinos I was being told were trash were some of the most important dinos in the game. I just never tamed them because I was told it was a waste of time. So, doing what you're doing, playing ARK one map at a time, I played with one person who wanted to do that, and we started doing that. But then they got antsy, I'd say, and wanted to go to other maps and get dinos that weren't on the map we started on. And since we weren't playing on a cluster, you know, it didn't go far because when you're not in a cluster, you're on one map and that's all you can deal with. So, you know, they got bored and just sort of abandoned me. So even though I've got a bunch of hours in ARK, they're not quality hours. They're not learning hours. So when I'm on here and I'm doing things that are sort of mishmash, I'll know I'll know some of this, but completely clueless about that. I'll get some of the more experienced players are like, well, how do you not know to do this if you're overdoing that? Well, it was never explained to me, you know. And that's always kind of hard to make people understand. I mean, poor Satchel, when I started streaming ARK, I sort of pulled him into the game. He had never played ARK before. And he got into it because he was watching me stream it. And he fell in love with the game. And he's addicted to it now. But he's sort of in the same boat. So he followed me around a little bit. And I'm completely clueless, you know, in much of the game. So he wasn't really learning anything from me. So he's off trying to figure it out for himself. Which, in a way, that's good. What the hell's happening? Oh, come on. Get out of here. I beat you. I have to beat you guys to death. You're all going to beat me to death. What's going to happen? Oh, God, they're going to kill me. Yeah, I'm going to die here. I'm one hit. Holy shit, just made it out of there. Look at you guys. Fred, Sam, you guys are obnoxious. How can I not? I know. I gotta go get some health back. Kitty cat's pissed. Piranha attack, yeah. I know. I gotta go get him health. I gotta go get some helps. Let's go and cook up that fish. Let that cook. Let's go get our armor fixed. Excuse me. Watch me get eaten by fishies. Hopefully 10 pieces of fish is enough to fill me up and give me all my health back. Hey, you should be good. All right, you need some more meats. You need some more meats. But yeah, that's hopefully I get my health back. I ate all that. Ate all that and got rudely interrupted during story time. Oh, damn it! He's back. Come on, man. I just got my health back. Roger. No, no, don't run. Don't run. Oh, now you're going to do the damn spinny swim. It's the third dino to spin in circles on me. Can I just go finish the wall, please? I don't even know where you guys keep coming from. I know he caused me to misclick a wall. I don't know where the hell it went. There it is. No, my health can't take this. Jeff said, build an egg incubator. Hatching problem solved. Yeah, I don't think I can build it yet, buddy. I think we looked at that 2 nights ago, I think. Let me look. I'm pretty sure I can't do it yet. Yeah, I can't do it. That's 89. Not there, sir. Free Icky, yeah. I got Icky. He's just not strong enough. We do need to... See, part of what I'm going to do is... this ramp to this part of the base. This is going to be... I'm going to make this a little bit larger. And this is going to be my hatchery. But it's also going to be a connection here to... a water dino pen, so we can keep our water dinos out, because I do want to get a couple without keeping them cryo-balled all the time. I wonder what happens if you try and uncryo a water dino on land. Does it just like flop on the ground dead, or does it tell you can't do that, not going to let you do that? Or does it let you and it just insta-kills the dino when it flops out? It doesn't let you? Sounds like people who've tried. Jeff's like, oh, I've got this level 175 water tame. I wonder what would happen if I try and uncryo it on the land. For science! Alright, you need to move over. You're in the way. It's funny because when I'm on the Yankee and the little school of piranha come over to try and jump me, 1 or 2 tail swipes and party's over. Giant tuna fish, the icky whatever, I don't know the names of all of them. I just call them dolphins. Oh, that thing that flops around on a beach, yeah. I've never tamed one, but I've died to it multiple times. I And I don't remember the answer, but I don't remember if it flopping on the beach was intentional or if it was a bug. But I haven't seen them flopped up on the beach lately. Yeah. But they, on the Valguero map, there really aren't any of the ocean dinos here. You've got a couple of the dinos in the lake, but there's not really any of the deadly ocean dwellers. All right, sir. Excuse me. The hell? Oh my lord, the hell did I... Oh shit, I got him set to... Had him set to harvest stone as well. I forgot. I forgot. I'll leave it on there for now. All right, you need to get out of the way. It's on the center, yeah. That's where we saw it. The ones that flop on the beach. That's trying to remember. Isn't that the map that you and I were on playing with somebody else where I died in the ocean on my Sarco? I think that was the center, wasn't it? Because that's where we would see him flopping on the beach. Got him falling into a crevasse. Was that the island? All right. Yes, last night we being Satchel helped me, we tamed up some more aloes. So we got a pretty cool. We got two really cool looking aloes. We got one that's like red and cream, and one that's purple and red, purplish red. And this is the offspring of those two. Oh, baby Saber needs more food. Baby's gonna die. Eat up, baby. Come on, man, you need to get to 10%. I need to get all of you to 10% so I don't have to keep worrying about you. Oh, crap. The eggs. Did the eggs hatch? 22 minutes. I'm gonna have to get me a freaking egg timer, man. Set it on the desk next to me, like one of the old school ding egg timers. So when I put those damn eggs out. All right, so what I wanted to do is, we looked at this the other day, but we got better lighting. So let's look at it now. Trying to sneak around all these dinos. So this was the aloe that's all the cool purple colors. And this was the one we just bred last night. This one's got some green in it. So this is a male. That's a male. Well, that's not going to work. Oh, we only got one female aloe? Oh. That's right. Wait, no. Oh, there's the other one. Yeah, so this was like gray, and I don't know what color that is, man. But we're gonna get these two to knock boots. So that's the female. That's the male. And now these two are going to sit and eat all the damn meat, aren't they? They're going to munch down on the trough. Oh, yeah, they did. Can you join the server? It's the cluster's not private. So you can join it. With the caveat that right now it's a gaming server for our gaming community. So you're welcome to join the gaming community. The servers are meant to be restricted to only members of the gaming community. Right now, anybody can join the ARK cluster and play on it. But here shortly, I'm going to be moving it back behind the firewall like I originally had it, so only members of the gaming community can join it and play on it. All that means is you'll have to be a member of the community. It doesn't cost you money. You just have to join it. The only real requirement is that you're active and that you play as part of the community. But once it moves back behind the firewall, when I have time to do it, if you're not a member of the community, you'll lose access to it. So yes, you're welcome to join. All right, so what are we trying to do here? We got a female. Let's get some love going. We got a male. Get some love going. I don't know how this color is going to turn out. How do you join the servers? Just look for Satchel. Can you put the server name, the start of the server name in chat, please? Just go to join one of the servers, and Satchel, if he has a second here, I'll get him to drop that in chat. And just look for the servers that start with open bracket E5G. Yeah, so once the website to join the community, I got to get it working again. We had to redo a bunch of stuff when I moved internet carriers. So But yeah, it's just a website. You just join up. You'll have to give it an email address and create an account with a password. It has to be a functional email address, but it doesn't have to be your main email address. It can be a spam email address, as long as you can access that email to do password resets if you need to. If you ever lose your password, it has to be able to send you an email to change your password. But yeah, I'll get that back up here as soon as I have an opportunity. But in the meantime, that's why I have the ARK cluster publicly accessible for right now, so that so people are still able to join and play. I don't want people to not be able to play because I don't have time to get everything wrapped up. The website's not up, the server is up. Yeah, I'm playing on the cluster right now. What you're seeing is me on the cluster. So it's up, it's publicly accessible. There's 5 or 6 people playing on it. Yeah, but look for the servers that start with P5G. And P5G means Peak 5 Gaming. That's the name of the gaming community I'm putting together. So any servers you see out there for any games, they'll all start with that P5G is the server name, and you'll know that's our gaming community servers. I don't want to say it's a clan tag. It's not, but it's the same damn principle. All right, you're almost there, bud. Come on, you got to kick it in here. You're out of food again. Have to go harvest up some more food. Those aloes just ate us out of house and home. One of which was your parent. All right, what the hell were we doing here? We were cooking up more metal. The eggs. What were the eggs at? See, now I'm going to run around like a buffoon because I'm trying to do 15 things at once. 14 minutes. We got 14 minutes on the eggs. Cooking down more metal to do all this. Drink you will of your stone. Where you at? No, not you. Hannibal, that's who I'm after. Hannibal, we need some meat here, brother. Got 3 levels. Yeah, just set a timer. No, I don't have a phone. I try not to bring my phone down when I do this, because I get emails from work and everything, and it's like I get distracted, and I don't want to deal with all that. My first couple of years of owning the business, I mean, I was night and day involved in the business, and got to the point where it's too much, so I'm actually trying to not be by my phone during evenings and weekends. I know there's people that aren't happy about that. They want me to be there, but yeah, I'm not. Ah, shit. Well, I wasn't going to hit you, but I guess now I don't have a choice. I stepped on you. Oh, look, a PT. Damn it, one more bite and I'd have had him. For you. Doesn't matter. $25. So what I might do, Satchel, is I actually have like the timer I use on the stream, the countdown timer for the stream start. I can actually set, wait a minute, where the hell am I? I can actually use that and I can make an overlay. And actually have the countdown on the stream, so what the hell? Hannibal, get out of there. Great. I didn't want to piss that off. I don't have time for this. Oh, great, now I'm going to hit a trike. And here goes the trike. Pissing off the entire freaking jungle. You wanted meat. Hannibal brought home meat. That's what you wanted. Alright, where the hell is our base? Let's get the hell out of here. I don't even know where the hell I'm at. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Satchel, is that if I put the timer on the screen, then everybody would see the timer. I can just make an overlay. Call it like the baby timer or something. Put a little dancing egg next to it. All right. Leave all that meat on Hannibal since he's been such a good boy. Hannibal brought you some fresh meat. You've got meat. More fresh meat for you. Fresh meat for everybody. And we restock the fridge. Oh, excuse me. You know what we might as well do? Might as well cook some of that up because we've been burning through the meat. All right. Still cooking down the metals. Well, pick them up, man. Seven minutes. All right, what are we doing here? I need to finish putting up more walls. Hey, how are you, Steve? Hope everybody had a good day today. I almost got eaten by piranha. Man, that freaking... I don't even know what to say anymore about that funky click thing it does. Like, where did that piece just snap? All right, one more piece. We at least got that done. We can focus on the above waterline stuff. Did we go to that cave? No, we finished out what we were doing last night. So I still have the link. See the cave right there in front of us. I still have bookmarks set for it. So next time Satchel's over here and we have time in the stream, we will we're gonna go over and run it. Four and a half minutes. You know, you're so freaking much in the way. I'm just gonna move you. Get off of him already. Just gonna put you outside. I'm sick of running around you. Go outside and hang with Hannibal. Yeah, the snapping is weird in this. Alright, you're at juvenile stage. You're at juvenile stage. You're at juvenile stage. Everybody juvenile. Good to. Minutes on the eggs. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do here I'm gonna put you up for right now. If I can, there you go. Put you up for right now. Keep working on you. What's going on out here? Excuse me. No violence outside of my base, thank you. Oh. Guess that was unintended consequences. Minute 20. The grow operation is going well. "40 seconds. I wish they would have some great colors, but I don't think they're going to. Because I think what we get, I think the 2 red ones and then the 2 more like brownish green ones. Here we go, we're gonna find out what we got. Satchel's amazing male raptor colors. We got twins! Got a 226, a 226, and a 220. Male, female, the twins are brother and sister. Yeah, I gotta go get another Pokeball for you. We got twins! Satchel, I'm gonna run out of Pokeballs again. Didn't we just make 10 more last night? Oh, you're on follow, that's right. Quit following me. Yeah, I'm not in a position to sit here and work on 3 baby raptors. All right, so we have. I'm still trying to figure out the sort by alphabetical. Can you not do that? Those are raptors. So here's the coloration of the raptors. Kind of plain. The twins have a lot of tan. That Allosaur is the parent of one of them. Is it Taggart? Taggart? You're not late. Never late. Go get more crystals. Satchel says, yeah, I'm gonna need more. Got 9 Pokeballs. Alright. So we're trying to get this one. This one's gonna be one that I think we ride around on. Tag your, oh, there you go. Tag your it. Got it. I got it now. So the question with Allos, I guess, because their strength is in numbers, is it as good as a Carno to ride around on solo? Or is it better to ride a Carno if that's the only dino you have? I use Carnos like power mounts. So I'll explore on a Carno because it can fight its way out of a lot of situations and it can run decently fast. Allo's faster than a Carno, but I don't know if it's tough. If it's tough. I know in numbers it's tougher because of the pack bonus. So now what I think I'm going to do is we bred up that other... So the 201 and the 127 Allo are the parents. The 201 and the 127. So there's the 127. He's got the blue and the orange color. And he's more muted. She's more muted. She's grays and whites, I guess. That 80, I can't tell if that's a dark blue or a dark black. So it's hard to tell what that's going to be. Yeah, and that's the other thing. Tag is I'm trying to... We have one Carno, but he's weak. And it was actually one of the things I wanted to do when Thatcher was here, and we just never got around to doing it. Was try and snatch up Carnos to breed. The start of them, you know. So let's go ahead and hatch. We're going to hatch that Allo egg. I don't think I'm going to be a fan of the colors, to be honest. Like I like his colors. He took on his mama's colors. Yeah, 49 minutes on that one. Yeah, that's one of the things I like, Tag, about the Carnos is the bleed. And you want to recruit you at spawn? Well, I'm doing solo, so I'm not going to recruit anybody into this tribe. But I don't know if Satchel's looking for somebody to hang out with. But otherwise, there's several other people. X says you have an RG, go grab a Thyla, best solo mount overall, unless you're trying to avoid the meme. Yeah, I'm trying not to do what everybody does. You know, that sequence of dinos that ARK players always do. Do this and this, and then it snowballs to this and this, and then the next thing you know, you beat the boss fights and you're done. So I'll tell you guys what, we've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I gotta go take a bio real quick. I'm not gonna be able to sit here. I just guzzled down 12 ounces of hot tea, and I'm regretting it. So, give me a couple minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Hang tight. I'm just gonna grab a thing of water and take a quick bathroom break, and I'll be right back, and then we'll check on that egg, and we'll figure out what to do from here. So don't go anywhere. Be right at the back. Holy cow. Yeah, drinking all that tea was a mistake. Now I'm drinking Pepsi. It started getting cold here, so I switched over to drinking hot tea. Man, that was too big of a glass. Johnny said try to get a rhino, the giant manicore. Oh my god. Or rhino, yeah. Yes, Satchel has nightmares about that. He says, hot tea with sugar. That new Vine-like beer looks awesome. Haven't tried it yet. Vine-like... Oh, Vine-like bear. You talking about that? Was it Elder Claw? I thought you were talking about a drink. Vine-like beer? I'm like, what? What is he talking about? Bear. Gotcha. I thought it was a typo. I thought it was a typo. All right. Elder Claw, yes. Yes. All right, 44 minutes on egg. And we hatch. what do we want to do here? Let's no, what I'm curious about? We need us like a... We need a nice color aloe to breed with. The red's great. We got red covered. We need like a white or a yellow dominant color. Tag says, if I tamed a tickle chicken, we got multiple people call tickle chickens different things. Are you talking about the raptor? I saved you, Doed. Oh, you're talking about are you talking about a theory? Yeah, I have a theory. See, some people call theories tickle chickens, and other people call what's the other things? The long clear. Theory, yeah. Yeah, I got a theory. Okay, what is that we're walking? It's a butterfly. Beauties you call thunder chickens? All right, well, everything's quiet and peaceful. Doesn't appear to be any aloes over here at the moment. What are you? Oh, you're one of those. We ain't gonna try that. We got 2 of them already. All right, well, we were looking to see if there's a prettier color aloe. The other night we had a blue in there. He had a lot of blue coloration in him, but he got away. Then we got the one that had some purplish, and I'm not even sure it was red. I think it was more a brown color. All right. Any mods here? So if there's no mods on the server, and it's as close to 3 times as I can get it. So there was not a published list of what 3 times settings are on official. So I compiled to get it as close to 3 times official as I could. All right, so you're still doing okay there, buddy? It's carried in 1 hour and 23. Yeah, you're a male. I think you're going to turn out to be a pretty damn good dino. Got to do your mama proud. Because your mama is right there. See that red and that brown? And that, I believe, is your daddy right there. That green and that orange and the pink. But those colors didn't really come out. Right? You think your daddy's a 142 if I remember correctly. No, your daddy's a 127. There's your mama. There you go, daddy. The blue one. Blues or purples. No oranges. So none of those colors came out. You got your mama's colors. All right. Yeah, we're cooking up metal to try and get that breeding area finished. As you can see me tripping all over dinos and trying to move around them. We're going to move the air conditioners out there. Probably put a fridge out there for eggs. Put another cryo fridge out there specifically for babies we're trying to raise. But that all takes time, so we're just trying to push it forward here a little bit. What do we need? We can do 7 walls. Yeah, we'll just craft all 7 walls. Yeah, talking about mods, I know a lot of people swear by mods. I'm not a big mod guy. I like playing games. You know, I get heckled for it, for saying it this way, but I like playing games as they were originally intended. But you know, we'll use mods occasionally, but I try not to do a ton of stuff that's gonna really change the whole aspect of the game and how it's meant to be played. I mean, back in ASC, like superstructures, you know, SS Plus, all that was awesome spyglass, to see torpor, all that was pretty much required. All right, so we got that last piece of wall in. So now we need to finish the floor here. We have to expand this thing out. We're going to go out probably 1 or 2 more triangle pieces in each direction. Running box to box looking for where you pulled X, yeah. I mean, auto crafting and stuff like that. I mean, if you've got thousands of hours in the game, I can understand that, I guess. But I'm more of the opinion that if you're going to make the game, let me take a step back to sort of explain where I'm coming from. There was an individual that I would play with that had to have the taming cranked way up, harvest rates cranked way up, breeding and imprinting way up, the number of dinos way up, so he didn't have to look for dinos. Wanted the carry weight of the dinos turned way up. Wanted the food consumption rate of the dinos turned way down. So he had this list of all these things. So essentially, the game was on super easy mode, and within the first couple of hours of us starting a new playthrough, we would have max level dinos, max level Rexes. And at that point, where was the challenge in the game? But he couldn't tolerate the grind at all. But for me, I won't, it was boring. It was just super boring. So I don't know, man. It sort of ruined me on overly modding a server. That's why when I first built the cluster, I was getting input from people on what the settings should be, and it led to people having fights and arguments over the settings. And I just gave up on it and said, you know what? It's ×3 and we're done. So I found as close as I could get to ×3. I set the server settings. People were arguing over mods. I said, you know what? We're not putting any mods on the server. We're leaving it as is. And I'll add the mods on occasion for the events. And I think when Satchel and I talked about it, what we're going to do is when we get enough people on the server that it's a community, we'll take votes on stuff. And we'll do it that way. But you know what's going to happen? You're going to get 5 or 6 or 8 or 10 people to play ARK as a community. We'll take a vote on stuff, and the people who lose the vote will get mad and leave. And so it's... All right, we're just killing time here as we're waiting for metal to cook and waiting for this egg to hatch. Got 30 minutes. So what else do we want to do? How much metal do we have? We probably need to get more wood here. Well, you know what we need? You know what we can do? We can make up a ton of guns powders. Pick up 500 gunpowder there. We need some more raw meat. We can do a little bit more narcotics. Like I said, outside ain't playing ARK. That's just way too easy. On 1 on XP and 4 times taming, breeding, and kill all Ingrams higher than Fabricator. No tech and set limit to no guns. Use blowgun. Yeah. The thing is, tag is like ARK is not the only thing I do. I play 7 days. I haven't played it in about a month since when Valguro got released. I switched to ARK, and that's all I've streamed of late. But I'm a huge fan of 7 Days to Die. I love the game. But you know, this particular person was the same way in 7 days. Couldn't stand to play the game normally. It's like he would get past the day 14 horde and he'd be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm like, what do you mean you're done, man? The game doesn't get good until you're in the, you know, the day 60, day 70, day 80 hordes. And you've got metal bases and you're struggling to repair the base and recover from the last horde, and they just couldn't take it. He would want, it was the same thing, man. He'd want the settings cranked way up there so that it was easy mode. And it's like, what's the point, man? You might as well, if you're going to play ARK on that easy of a set of settings, you're better off just spawning in all the resources you need. You know, set yourself up as admin, spawn in all your base materials, build your base, spawn in all the dinos you want, just run around and kill everything and be done with it. I remember playing with this guy. We were on this map, Valguero, on ASE. We were down that beach on a ledge. And we got up there with PTs. We just got PTs. We just started on a stone base on that ledge, and he was done for the night. So this is a server I had set up for us. So we quit for the night, went to bed. I went to work the next day. Got on after work. Stone base was finished. Lined up against the wall was multiple breeding pairs of different colors of wyverns, however you pronounce it. So he jumped past all of the other dinos, used his PT and went and snatched eggs, bred up multiple pairs of these things. We flew around for maybe half an hour on these things, nuking everything we could find. He got bored of that and he was done. And I'm like, why did we even play? Oh. Anyway, I'll get over that, get off that subject, but you're doing good there, buddy. We're still cooking. Oh, that's what we need. We needed wood. I said it, didn't I? I said it and I got distracted. We need more wood. Seven days, add the humans mod. They will raid you. You know, we've got, what, 34 people watching. It's hard to tell who's new to the channel because most people don't talk. So I don't know who's out there, but you'll hear me say the same things, tell some of the same stories, make some of the same statements because, again, I don't know who's out there. So I try and include the new folks in stuff we're doing and stuff we're planning so they don't feel like they're lost as to what's going on. But this YouTube channel, this Twitch channel, this all came about me streaming came about from me trying to build a gaming community and find people to play games with. Because if you guys have been gaming long enough, you know how hard it is to find people who you click with and people you enjoy spending time with. And so you'll hear me talk about trying to build the gaming community and what we're doing. That's where this is all coming from. This isn't, I'm not trying to be some super streamer. I only started streaming because it was recommended to me to find people to game with. So I started streaming as an aside and ended up getting addicted to doing this, so I freaking do this every night. But I do want to try and get the, you know, the ARK cluster. I think it'd be fun if we got 10 or 15 people in the gaming community / clan. Find a good number of people that enjoy playing games together. Find people that like playing ARK. Maybe, you know, I play, like I said, I set up 7-day servers, so find people who enjoy 7 days. We can go do that together. Hell, I've even talked about trying to find some people to go back to World of Warcraft and play WoW or whatever. I really don't care what we play. I do suck at PvP, though. I've made that statement honestly and openly multiple times. Steve says, I personally like to rush to tech just for the tech suit that helps with farming and taming. Moving and flying overweight is big for when you have no mods. Tag says, by the way, if you park your theory in front of a few trees, auto harvest it every time it spawns. Yeah. And then, well, see, that's one thing in terms of server settings that I would do to make life easier. And you guys know this from from playing ARK, that by default, when you harvest this stuff near your base, no, go away. You are not welcome here. You know, the stuff doesn't respawn around your base. What the hell is up with all this running in circle shit these guys do? So I lower the respawn distance. So metal nodes, trees that you cut down around your base, they'll respawn. Kitty Cat's upset. Kitty Cat scared him away. Get him, Hannibal. Get him. Cut him off at the pass, Hannibal. Got him. You're on PS5, you'd be cocked for PvP. You mean in ARK? Or do you mean in general? Because I played Rust before. Rust is actually fun, but it's no fun. Like you try and do the PvE servers in Rust, they're boring as hell. It's just not a game you can play PvE. In ARK, yeah, we talked about on the, so all 8 maps are on, but they're all PvE. So if we get enough people in the community that want PvP, because I own the servers, it essentially doesn't cost me any money to set up new servers. So we'll set up, you know, we can pick maps, and if people say, well, I want to Ragnarok, but I want it to be PvP, we, like I said, we'll take a vote in the community, and if people say, yeah, let's set up a Ragnarok. So you can build your base, you can play PvE, but you can go to this specific map to PvP if you want. Persnickety, how are you, bud? Hag says, PvP in ARK became way too toxic for me. You can't win with server admins of the alphas. And one of the things you will find out, with my game servers tag, I do not set myself up as admin on any of the servers. The admins are way too tempted to cheat. And, so yeah, if we set up like a PvP map in the cluster, I won't even go out. I won't even raid bases because you're setting yourself up to be accused of stuff. Not that I would be any good at it, but yeah, I wouldn't even do it. So let's see, what are we, so we checked on our egg. Man, I'm getting lost in conversation now. I do this every stream, and I forget where I'm leaving off. Egg update, 17 minutes. Wolfie the Noob! Welcome back. Ugh. 17 minutes. We need to put the cat back up. Because there's no point leaving all these things out and just burning through food. Oh. So put her back up until we need her again. Got the baby. We still got to finish. I don't think the colors on the baby were even that fantastic, to be honest. Because Satchel bred his with mine, and I don't think either one of us got a fantastic looking Bubba. Wolfie managed his first ever Reaper tame solo today. What a fight, wow. How's your ARK adventures? Well, number one, I don't know what the hell a Reaper is, so I can't say that I got one. But ARK's been good for me, being an ARK noob. A Reaper's a xenomorph inspired. Where are these things at? Yes, Steez, that's why I'm saying, man, I won't stream. Even if I tried to PvP, I wouldn't stream it. Because of stream sniping. So once we get the community set up and it's rolling forward and it's got enough people, there'll be some nights where I don't stream and I just get on the servers and play games. For me, it's going to be a disadvantage because, like, if I built this base in ARK and I was on a PvP server, people watching the stream would know where all my stuff is in my base. So they would know everything. They would know what dinos I have. So there's no point in me streaming and trying to PvP. But I would still get on the servers and do stuff with folks. Aberration Cave underground. Are the Reapers running? Wait a minute. The Reapers, are they the like hound animals that are on? Oh no, I'm thinking of Ravagers. Never mind. I'm thinking of Ravagers. I don't think I've ever seen a Reaper. The Aberration Cave on the island, I think, or no, is that the center? No, that's here. That's Valguero. the Aberration Cave here in Vow is where we used to go to get Ravagers. Gotcha. Well, see, that's the thing. That's why I want to find people to play with, because that would be fun, man. To get a group of 5 or 6 people together and say, okay, we're all going to go get this particular tame, and we're not going to be done tonight until everybody gets one. Or we do it over 2 nights, you know, and the whole group is there. Everybody needs to get one. So stuff like that. And then we all work together to go through the group and make sure everybody gets their tame. You can't find the server. Is it? It's not an official server, no. So you have to... Oh my god, what are the settings you have to check? It's a player-owned server. It's unofficial. Player-owned. Make sure the player-owned checkbox is checked. And look for that open bracket P5G closed bracket, and you'll see 8 different maps. That's us. "12 minutes till hatch time." Steve said you could manage zones for resources or bases, so it's PV inside of a PvP server. Yeah, I mean, we can do anything like that, man. Like I said, the worst thing I can do is set up all this stuff and get all this stuff configured and working, and there's nobody in the community to play on it. So, like I said, once I find the people and they're active and we're playing stuff together, I'll gladly set stuff up like that. And again, like the 8 maps I have no mods on them. If people say, hey, I really want to set up an Astraeos map, but I want this mod on it, can we do it? I don't care. I mean, it takes me 10 minutes to set up another server. So it's no big deal. I just don't want to waste time setting up stuff that nobody plays on. 10 minutes. What can we do to kill 10 minutes? I don't think we need more metal at the moment. Actually, we probably could use some more metal, huh? Yeah, we can do another metal run. And how were we on the gunpowder? Burn through all of this making gunpowder. All right, did that metal node respawn? Did not. Oof, it's getting dark. Let's whoop, wrong button. Wrong button. Let's change the gamma setting. We're gonna set you back to harvest settings. Just metal. Come on, get finished. Let's get that out of there. Put this up. Favorite tame? That's hard for me to answer because I've been exposed to so few. So I've sort of answered the question before by saying Arno is probably one of my favorite tames from all the stuff. I like murder and stuff with Carnos. But I know that there's so many more dinos out there that are so much better. I just haven't been able to tame them to say that's my favorite tame. Titan boas. And see, one of the things that more experienced folks won't understand is like everybody goes out and they find the highest level tame they can find. See, I don't have to do that. I'm okay taming a level 15, level 20 Arno, you know, on a, by the way, the server settings of max level dino on this cluster is 150. Wild dino. So I don't care to go get a low level dino and work on leveling it up. It's number one, I like the investment of time, the emotional attachment you form to it. When you lose it, it truly is a loss because you've invested so much time in it. So you seem to you care for it more. You don't take as many risks because you don't want to lose it. Whereas if you just run right out and get max level dinos, you know, you don't give a flying flip when you lose them. All right, we're gonna cut this short because I don't want to. That egg only had 10 minutes left. So we just grab this a stack. So yeah, you know, I mentioned, obviously I'm playing ARK, I mentioned 7 Days to Die. I mean, there's other stuff I play, haven't streamed it for a while, but like Icarus, Empyrion's fun. I can never find people who are into space survival games. I mean, Empyrion is essentially ARK, but the base you're building flies around from planet to planet, you know? But 3 minutes. But Empyrean, it's the other, I can't remember the other space game. It's a builder. But I've got Subnautica. I haven't streamed that yet. Uh-oh, somebody got yelled at. Satchel, I don't know what was said. Can't tell by the username. The Cletus bot stopped it. Wolfie said he once had this low-level raptor when I started. People called him crappy because he was level 19. You loved him. Now he's with me at level 89. I raised him myself. His name is Jeff. I love Jeff. Yeah, Satchel, so the filter tells him, Umbra, how are you, buddy? So that, please refrain from using foul language. That's the message they get when it blocks the spam filter. Or, sorry, when it blocks the Discord crap. That's what that, please refrain from using foul language. That's silly. And yes, I know it only times them out. Well, the timeout's on the language filter. I don't know. I have to go check it, man. I just wanted to stop all the crap Twitch stuff. Umbra, how you doing, buddy? Hopefully good. And thank you for doing all that moderation stuff, Satchel. Waiting for the Halloween event to start. Yeah, I think it's getting dropped tomorrow. And so when I get off work tomorrow, I'm going to drop the cluster nodes and activate the Halloween event and bring do the server update. And we'll bring the server back up. Have the Halloween stuff active. See if we can get us some black and orange dinos. I don't even know if those colors will be available. Would be badass to have a black and orange Rex, though. How was that screech? I killed 10 minutes already? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? He's going to die before I can get to him. He's going to die before I can get to him. I can't get food in him fast enough. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Die, little buddy, don't die. Come on. Come on. Can you follow me so we get off the wall so I can see what your colors are? Oh my god, there's two of them. It's twins. Crap, damn it. 181, they're both 181s, right? A male? Two males. Alright, damn it. This is mass confusion, man. Okay, I want to raise them, but I can't really tell what their colors are because of the... He just looks like the blackish... Hold on, let me turn the... Yeah, you can't see, man. It's all washed out because of the gamma. Wasn't there an option someplace for you to be able to see the colors they got? Did they not do that anymore? I don't know. We'll have to see how they turn out. We're going to raise the one downstairs first. Let's figure out what to do for the rest of this stream, so we don't start murdering babies. We already killed a level 20 Deinonychus by accident. Oh. That's two sets of twins tonight. We got twin... Was it raptors? No, what did we get that we got twins of? We got twins with something else tonight. What did we hatch that we got twins of? It was raptors, yes. One of the two raptor eggs we hatched had twins. Okay, so here's the colors. So that, oh, so both of them got the blue... They got the blue and white colors from Zafaza. Blue and purple, whatever it is. All right. So that's what they got. All right. So let's yeah, me like a pud. I'm like, what was that roaring sound? Somebody in chat said, it was your egg hatching, idiot. Oh, it was the egg. Is it only you on me on the cluster right now? I don't know. Like I said, there's 5 or 6 people that play. I don't know the times everybody plays. When you find the cluster, there'll be 8 maps there with that name. And you'll be able to scan down the list of the maps and see how many people are on what maps. Almost trying to get 3 full stacks. Says only 1 hour. You should say, well, maybe on this map, but there's, do you see all 8 maps? Because if I'm on and Satchel's on, there's definitely more than one person on. There's at least 2 of us. There we go. Right, let's get you unloaded into the forges. Then we need some more wood. Besides ARK, what else do you guys play? Do you have other things you spend a lot of time on, or is it primarily ARK? Play a little bit of everything. No Man's Sky, Warframe, ARK, Path of Titans, Minecraft, Grounded 2, and more, but can't remember. Did your mom game in Diablo? Getting bigger. It's gonna be badass. I've never been a fan of Diablo. Those kind of top-down games, like Neverwinter Nights, I'm not a huge fan of them. I like World of Warcraft. I mean, I like Blizzard games. I just could never really get into the whole top-down thing. It was a Dota, a Dota. Like I'm playing in first person. Most of my games I do first person. Even this, third person. I'm not, like, people will play ARK like this. You'll see them doing the top down like that. I can't play like that. All right. So we got more metal cooking. We still need to finish this up. Structures, metal. Five, I'm sure we need more than 5. I just don't want to make more than I need. Waste the metal. The top down is U. I mean, you can tell by looking at me, I'm older. So my gaming started, you know, like when Ataris first came out and home personal computers started becoming popular, like the Commodore 64, and that's where I started playing video games. So when that I'm going to end up needing 4, I'm going to need 9. So once 3D games came out, I got hooked on those. Then once true 3D came out, and really World of Warcraft was the first big one, it sort of ruined all the top-down games. So I can't, I mean, I'm a fan of 3D games. I can't go back and play even the city builders that I used to enjoy, like Sim City and stuff like that. I can't even play those anymore. One short. We need one more. That will be the urinal. That's where we use the bathroom. Yeah, I mean, and that's what it was, Wolfie. It was like moving from, I mean, we were literally moving from Pac-Man and Asteroids. So when Pac-Man came out, that was the big thing for us. We're like, oh my God, this game is so fun. And then they started coming out with these 3D things and near 3D, and you literally were just in shock and awe at what it looked like. Did you seriously just... Can you not throw me... Whatever. Good enough. So yeah, once World of Warcraft came out, that's why it got so popular in my generation, because we never saw anything like it. And at the time, it was, you know, $10 a month to play that game. And we all threw money at it. Yeah, when Oblivion came out, yep, all that stuff. I can't tell you the countless hours I play. I still want to go back and play WoW. You can't find anybody that wants to play it. You know, in its heyday, I had a 300-man guild in WoW. They weren't all active. We had 300 members. It was probably 40 or 50 people active at its peak. And it's just weird because, like, I tried to use this stream to try and find folks to play WoW with. Tried to find folks to play Elder Scroll Online because WoW costs money. So a lot of people they're gated behind not wanting to spend money every month. But ESO, you buy the game and it's essentially free to play at that point. You don't have a monthly sub. But you know, any of that kind of stuff, man, I'm hooked on it. All right, so what do we need? Walls now, right? I think we probably burnt through all of our metal again. No, we can make 8 walls. Let's do that. Yes, oh yeah, that's... Vane is a 3D project, Zomboid, yep. It's funny, you'll hear me talk about Void, who's my son. That's his gaming name, Void Bunny. But he got me into Elder Scrolls Online. I got him into World of Warcraft. So he used to watch me play WoW after dinner until their mom made him go to bed. But he used to watch me play that, and it sort of got him hooked on gaming. But he introduced me to Elder Scrolls, so we decided to go try that together. Yeah. We joined it at the same time. He started a new character, so did I. And within about 2.5, 3 hours of playing it, late into the evening, he was basically carrying my character from quest point to quest point as we were power leveling our characters. And I don't know what happened, but people started tagging along because they saw us doing this. And he started inviting people to the group. And before you know it, we had 25, 30 people following us. We formed a guild. All these people joined the guild, and for like the next 4 or 5 hours, and then over the next several days, we just kept leveling all these characters, all these players. And eventually, Void does what he always does to me. He got bored and he quit. I was left with all of these people looking at me like, okay, what are we going to do? And I didn't have a freaking clue. So I just sort of... Did you ever see the Homer Simpson meme where he backs into the bush to disappear? That was me in ESO with this guild of probably 30 or 40 people. I just sort of melted into the bush and just never logged back on. I didn't know what the hell to do. I didn't know how to take over a guild. And so yeah, I went yeah, let's do this, by the way. Yeah, and that's pretty much Voidwood. He has to play different games. He can't focus on one game. He's got to hop from game to game. So it's not like he does it on purpose, but he can't just stick to one thing and just play it over and over and over. He's got to move around. So it's funny because he'll play games here and he'll do stuff with me on stream, and then people don't see him for a month. then when he finally comes back on stream, there'll be 4 or 5 people like, hey, these Void's back. And then they'll watch him stream with me for a few hours, and then he's gone for a month. You're one game at a time, you marry it, yeah. All right, well, what are we doing here? You're still growing up. We're waiting on you to imprint. We've still got 22 minutes with you. You're moving from cute to kind of mean looking. All right, so we got that done. We got our walls out to there. This is going to come along pretty quick. Then we're going to start breeding stuff up out here. We've got a water taming pen added on. I keep saying a taming pen, a water pin, a dino pin on the side. I think I can turn the... Yeah, we can turn the gamma back down now. Buddy up here is good. All right. You know what? Let's I know we got 10 minutes. We got to watch this guy. $20 minutes. So what do we want to do to fill in the time here? I guess we can... What's going on out here? Hannibal's looking kind of hungry. Oh, we don't get him. He's right there, but we can't eat him. Or that wasn't him. Oh, did he? Oh, he's right there. Well, he's sleeping with the fishes. He've run. Fog clears up a little bit, we'll go look for more interesting colored dinos. We just got to hang around for his imprinting. Did that node respawn yet? It's starting to. It's not completely respawned. We don't need any CP at the moment. We got 20 minutes to kill. Let's look at this. I can get around all these dinos. We got 200 poils there. 1 pearl there. So we got 304 pearls. It's probably enough for now. I'm just trying to think if there's resources we need. Food would be good. "17 minutes, little buddy." Why are you making a metal base? Just to do it. I know it's metal's more for PvP, and I got all that, but just wanted to do it. Normally, I make big stone bases. This is meant to be a long-term playthrough for me. So even when I stream something else for a while, you know, I'll be logging on and feeding the dinos and everything, but I'm going to keep the base, keep everything moving along, and then I'll keep coming back and streaming it here or there. Yeah, it has nothing to do with what hits the spot. It's just what I chose to do. Oh my god, you know what I just did? I messed up. It's set on metal only. Come on, man. Wasted all that time and all those crystals. Stupid harvest settings. Yeah, I got it. We can dump stuff we don't need. We're not after stone at the moment. We'll go ahead and keep the metal. All right, take him in. We'll see what we're doing here with the Pick the metals. Make sure I still got time on you. 12 minutes. Got another RG egg. Was that 2 eggs? Saving all these eggs for clipples. Yeah, I got a bunch of mushrooms in the fridge, and I can get them at any time, so I toss them. Take a little bit of metal, throw it in there. Bam. Yeah. Bought a case of soda, buy one and get one free. Yeah, when that stuff happens, man, when you find lost leader deals like that, where they're selling it to you at a loss because they are confident that you'll buy other stuff in the store. So if they get you in for the really good deal on soda, they think you'll buy a bunch of other stuff that's more expensive. Ten minutes. So what I normally do here while I'm working on this, because I'll probably be done with this for tonight. We'll cook up a bunch more metal, do more of this tomorrow until we get it done. So in the meantime, we'll go ahead and seal this back up for tonight. We'll just focus on the irons we got in the fire at this point. Nine minutes. And I think we're going to go see if we can maybe find a different aloe color. Oh, excuse me. I mean, yawn on you guys. One of them days. It's one of them days. Grab these. $23 metal ingots, weapons, ammo, rifle ammo, 11. Need to make more darts. You know what? What do we need for the darts? We need narcotics. Pack ready. See, yeah, you guys are way ahead of me. I'm just looking for orange and black. That's all I'm looking for, man. 67. Seven minutes. Making a bunch of darts. Orange and black. That's what I'm looking for. That's I want some Halloween colors, and that's basically what I'll do is I'll like for the 4th of July, I like finding the red, white, and blue dinos. I used to have a not on stream, but playing ARK in the past. I actually with Void, we tamed like a level 50 or 60 RG for me, and it was red, white, and blue. And red head, white body with blue wings, blue tipped wings. So I named it America. But the Christmas event's fun. Looking for Christmas color dinos. Mark, how you doing, buddy? All right, so we got 68 darts now. Just working, man. You work too much. I'm just kidding, man. Oh, yeah. Life, absolutely, brother. Yes, I know. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. You're just taking your sweet old time. Trying to think what else, what other kind of trouble we can get ourselves into tonight. Like I said, as soon as I'm done with this guy, getting him imprinted, I'll probably cryo him up and pull him back out tomorrow so I don't have to worry about him. Got a bright red Iggy. Now what's in Iggy? You're talking about a iguanodon? Wow, for raptors. Yeah, I like iguanodons, but again, that's Every time I go to tame an iguanodon, somebody's got an opinion. Oh, that's not a good tame. And I'm like, okay, that's not a good tame for you. That's not, that's your preference. And it was the same thing, man, when like I talked about earlier, when I would follow people through ARK playthroughs and just following their lead. We would skip all those kind of dinosaurs, like until I started playing with Satchel. Never got Sarcos. Never knew how powerful they were until I started getting them. But Allosaurus, this is the first time I've ever tamed and bred Allosaurus. First time. Because the people I play with are like, yeah, they're junk, man. You want Rexes. You want Rexes. Go for Rexes. And it's just that ARK mindset that there's a certain order you got to go in, and that's the only order. And if you're not doing it this way, you're playing the game wrong, and whatever. Same thing, one of the most memorable times I've had in ARK. Again, I was playing with Void, but he tamed a Gallimimus and put me on the back of it. And he said, he gave me a crossbow with tranq arrows and said, we're going to tranquilize stuff. We're going to go tame. If you've never ridden on the back of a galley by somebody else, because you can only see where you've been, you're backwards. It's freaking hilarious. And we would be taming Rexes, and he would just keep telling me, just keep shooting it, and he'd have this thing. It would be right in my face, chomping at my character's face, and he's like, just keep shooting it. I can't tell you how many things we tamed. Here we go. Let's see what he's going to want. Be good to Daddy. Cuddle, yes. All right. It's a 33%er. Yes. I'm just as happy. All right, we don't want to waste any time. We want to get you Pokeballed up. Come on, get in there. There we go. We'll pull you back out tomorrow. We'll get you through another 2.5 hours. Because we're at 33%. We're just gonna get 3. So we don't wanna miss any of them to get full imprinting. All right, so tell you what, guys, let me do another BRB real quick, and then we're gonna go look for another dino and see what's going on outside of the base. Take a break from the base for a bit, but still got all that tea weighing on me. I got to run back to the restroom and take a quick bio, and then we'll be back. So don't go anywhere. Those are really good impacts. That's what I'm hoping. So hang tight. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Thanks for hanging out, guys. You guys saying, talking about screaming. All right. Yeah, let's go see what we can find over there. Hopefully it's light outside. It started raining, of course. It's all dark, I guess. Go ahead and turn that dang gamma back up. Oh, there's an aloe. I got you off there. So that's the same color as the other ones we got. Yeah, we had a got attacked earlier, Umber, by a group of piranha that almost killed me, and he killed two of them, and the third one started running in circles, or swimming in circles. Wild male raptor, level 145. Will you quit attacking everything that's here? Leave the poor things alone. Okay, why can't I take back off? Oh god, what's wrong? There he goes, he couldn't take off. Oh, he's out of freaking stam. I wasn't paying attention. Stop here for a second and stand up. I was like, what the hell's going on? Heard you had to poop. I forgot I got the weaker of the two RGs. Well, he's not a pretty color. Those two babies we hatched are close to that color combination. It's so freaking dark here, man. Well, kind of too damn dark to see the colors of the dinos anyways. You know what we can do? Let's stand up over here. Might get ourselves into trouble doing this, but oh, what the hell are you doing up here? It's kind of a darker color. It's blue and there you go. I just don't know what level he is. Blue and black, it looks like. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get him in there. There's too much shit over here for him to deal with. Anyway. It was pretty cool colors. He had blue on the bottom and it looked like it was dark gray or black on top. Let's go across the edge of the redwoods and let's see if by some chance we can find us a Carno, because that's what we're really really missing. We need to prop up a carnal trap someplace. We saw that last night's stream. Satcher and I were over by Green Ob, and we found that place was almost like a mosh pit. It had a bunch of Rexes, had Carnos. I think it had some Raptors. It had Sabers and Scorpions, and they were all fighting. It's like wild. But we couldn't really hang out there to do anything. So it's probably going to be the best spot for us to prop up a carnal taming pen. He had one run, did a beast of a Thyla, 20k health, 3 dimorph triplets, stumbled on a level 25 Giga Rag. Try with a cop and a spyglass and snag babies. Carnals, you mean? Snagging baby carnals? I think you can carry the babies in their pouch, right? If I remember correctly. There's no point looking for stuff as dark as it is. It's, I mean, without the gamma, that's how freaking dark it is. You can't see shit. Well, we're kind of stuck waiting on the... It's just now 2100, so yeah, the freaking rain's got it all dark. The Mozzie chops. Turtle soup. Sorry, didn't mean it. Some of these guys, you can't help but step on them. All right, Tag, thanks for hanging out, man. You have a good evening. My aggro 14 trikes. I don't even know what's down here. I don't think I've ever taken a dino this far down the beach. Well, there's an aloe. $45. Oh, there's one right there too. Yeah, we probably don't want to get mixed up in that. Probably too deep to try and get across with a Rex, huh? Well, there's a shallow part over there, though. Sorry, moss chops. And I can't really see because of all the rain. That's crank the gamma up to 4 so everybody can see. I'm all the way over here looking for beavers. Ugh, can't get up this hill. Man, what's it gonna look like on Gamma 4? Ugh, so washed out. Alright, well, we got lots of pelt. I could go stomping through here. I just don't want to. I don't want to do it as dark as it is. I was hoping the weather was going to let up a wee bit. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's head back down, go back across. So it's interesting that they give you this spot down here that you can actually cross. Because if you do the deep water, you're probably going to get your Rexes munched. Oh shit. That was a bad spot. Oof. Just started running out of stam. Sorry, guys. Except for you, Pegamastics, I really don't care. Gotta be mindful of the aloes over here. We don't have the stamina to take on a pack of them, I don't think. Yeah, they're great swimmers, but you just got to have the stam for it. And he was down to about 25% stam. Leave the bird alone. I just pooped on a copy. Oh, got some fish sticks. Thought it was a Spino. They just would have been running. Sorry. Look at us, got us some arrows and some Tifuses. Bringing back a bunch of meats. Why is the sort? There we go. That's what we're looking for. Moss chops. Sorry. Alrighty. Took Hannibal on a little walk. Came back with some goodies. Even some pearls. Oh, excuse me. Guess I'll save this. That's pretty good. Yeah, Hannibal went out and collected a bunch of stuff. Hope something's happening outside. Heard of Moss Chops being beat up. Hannibal, he needs a couple more points. He needs a saddle's what he needs. He needs a good saddle. Not the primitive saddle. Oop. Good job, Hannibal. Some Shartifuses. Alright, well, we went out with Hannibal. We brought back a bunch of meat. That's what we needed. Brought back some extra cementing paste. We didn't so much need, but we were there. Weather's kind of screwing up us finding different color aloe. Without gamma, that's how dark it is, so you can't really tell the damn colors. Oy. Oh. Much to the Dung brothers. Come on, man. All right. Nope, not the foundation. Pick up the railing. One oil. Oh wait, did I grab? I might have grabbed the wrong one. No. The fertilizer. Put this railing back. Come on, put it away. Okay, we got some oils. All right, well, we're almost at 4 hours, so maybe this would be a good stopping point because the weather's not cooperating. We got a bunch done tonight. We hatched a bunch of eggs. What do we get? 2 sets of twins. Got a bunch of the metal parts crafted to continue the breeding area of the base. So yeah, we got a lot done. So we're going to call it here for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night, obviously, and of course, and we'll pick things up where we left off. In the meantime, thanks for hanging out, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Drop a like on it if you did. Follow or sub if you're new here. Would love having you stick around as we move through the series, and yeah, join us every night as we continue to stream. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic evening. I will see everybody next time. Have a safe day tomorrow, and yeah, we'll keep on keeping on next stream. Thanks, everybody, and I'll see you later. Bye.